Hi everyone, and welcome to yet another Sketchbook Sunday episode. Today I am turning this disaster of a painting into something worth showing. So this was a painting that I started a couple of weeks ago, and the background just totally did not turn out how I wanted it to, which resulted in what you are seeing now. And I didn't want the page to go to waste because this is a new sketchbook that I recently got and I want it to look perfect when I flip through the pages, so I was determined to turn it into something beautiful and incredible. Definitely follow along if you would like, or you can just watch and listen to my story. So speaking of failures, I have a little bit of a confession to make. I took art, visual arts, all through high school, so grades 9 through 12. I took art every single year as my elective because that was my favorite subject. And I actually, though I thrived in the actual application portion of the course, so all of the clay models and the painting and the drawing and all of that, I loved that aspect of it, but I really did not like the art history portion. I've never been a big history person. I didn't like the history course, like history in itself was a course by itself as well, and I didn't like that one. So when we actually had to do tests based on art history, like the Roman period and I don't even remember. I failed almost every single test. And I was a really good student. I was an honors student, but when it came to art history, there was basically nothing that could really get me to study it and put the textbook to memory and just do well on the tests, because I kind of fell back on the fact that I knew that I would excel at the application portion of art class. So anytime we had, it was most of it. Most of our grade was based off of application. So the result of our paintings and sculptures and whatever else we were doing at that time. Comment below if you want to see my high school portfolio of all my different artworks. I actually didn't paint as much in art class because we did a lot of other artistic things. Like when we studied the Egyptian period, we would do etching. So basically what that is you're given this piece of paper that has a metallic undertone, but it has sort of this scratch away surface on the top. And so we would create these hieroglyphs. I don't even know if I'm using the right word. See, that's how bad I was at art history. And we would just create these beautiful what would you call them? Like the things that you see in caves, kind of the etchings that you see in caves, that sort of stuff. We did a lot of sculptures, we did a lot of perspective drawing, like very experimental and fun art stuff. We definitely painted, but that was definitely not the major portion of art class. And actually, in reality, I had never picked up a paintbrush to paint in watercolor until, I would say, my university years, maybe I would say it was the second or third year that I actually started painting with watercolors. And I can't even tell you, I do not remember what got me to do it, what just made me sit down and start painting in watercolors. But I did, and I did that for a solid year, and I really built up a following of painting these colorful animals in watercolor. And if you want to see those, if you go on my Instagram, Julia Liss Art, you can scroll down and find my past works of many, many years ago. But it wasn't until November of 2019 that I really picked watercolor painting back up, and I did it on a consistent basis. And that's what you're seeing now. Anyways, thank you very much for watching today's tutorial / listening to my chat. I hope you enjoyed this little painting of turning a horrible background painting into something beautiful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and check out some of my previous uploads.